Welcome to Cactus Core Plays Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. My name's Kevandre.
My name is Bobby.
I have never played a Metal Gear game before. I know some things about them.
Okay, so before we did this, what Kevandre asked me to do would be, hey, look up, make sure you know all this stuff, and give sort of a brief, very quick rundown on the setup going into this. So, apparently you don't need to know a whole lot about the entire Metal Gear game. You don't need to know about all the stuff and what's going on with Solid Snake and all that. A couple of things you do need to know is that you have Big Boss, who was an old agent and like the pinnacle of super soldiers and all that stuff. They cloned Big Boss,
Right.
and
Snake is a Big Boss clone.
Snake is a Big Boss clone, Liquid is a Big Boss clone, and Solidus is a Big Boss clone.
Okay.
Now Solidus appeared in the second game along with Raiden.
Because Raiden's the main character of MGS2.
Right. Solidus was the president and also a clone, and he was also kind of like a maniac. And he went like Doc Ock and had little bee tentacles and all that
He's a
stuff.
maniac, maniac.
So in Metal Gear Solid 2, we're introduced to Raiden, who at first it's just like, oh, I'm a soldier for Foxhound, which is like the big undercover group that go around the world, do stuff. And he's like, yeah, but I've only been trained on virtual simulators. So a whole bunch of plugging them in, training them, stuff like that, but not actually real-world experience. So he gets made fun of a lot by Snake and everybody. It's important to note that if you look up Raiden, a lot of people hate him, because in all the promo materials, he was there, but he wasn't focused on it. Everybody thought they were still going to be playing Solid Snake.
Right, they got baited and switched.
They did the bait and switch, and they didn't tell anybody until the date of the North American release. It was rude.
It was supposed to be like a plot twist, I think. But then it turns out that Raiden is best boy anyway, because like you get to like flip naked through the hallways and shit, and he's like, we've managed to avoid drowning.
Yeah.
And he's great.
He was designed more specifically to be more appealable to women. Because a lot of people wrote in and be like, hey, I love this game. I just don't want to be playing some old dude. And,
Okay.
And they were like, okay, well, we could either make it a woman, which, if you know Kojima, that would be sexist.
And then you get old Snake later. Hilarious.
Yeah, you get super old Snake later. Kojima, he doesn't rate women very well. It's always sexist. But I still like the games. So they said,
Like
okay.
recognizing Meryl by her ass or something, right?
Yep. But then he went, okay, so we're going to make this more of like a Shonen Jump character that appeals to women. So like, you know, Trunks and all that stuff, that younger, boyish features, tighter body, stuff like that.
That's how Link was designed too.
Yeah.
Like Ocarina of Time Link, he didn't look like that. And then like one of the character designers' wife was like, make him sexy. And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they did, and then that's just kind of his main design.
Yeah, it works. So that's how Raiden came about. So in the second game, he's trying to infiltrate this place to save some hostages, and it's going up against a group that Foxhound is paying attention to, and like Revolver Ocelot is there, but it's more like not quite him because he's been possessed by the arm and shit. It's weird. Anyways, then you learn a bit more, and it's like Raiden's got a girlfriend named Rosemary, I believe, and they're like, oh yeah, it's a happy thing, but it turns out she's actually a spy for the Patriots, and the Patriots are like the big shadow government of the world that try and control everything. You know, they're the people that you can't name because they have all the money and control everything. Weird shit, but whatever. And then he is going up against Solidus, and then he's like, oh yeah, wait a minute, it wasn't just training. Back when I was a kid, I was actually known as part of this Liberian War thing, and Solidus was running that whole operation, and I was known as Jack the Ripper because I fucked people up as a child. Just child soldier, murdered everybody. Super hardcore. And he's like, well, then after that was done, I got to live mostly a normal life and then join Foxhound. So that worked out. Turns out that was all engineered by the Patriots, the shadow government group. But Rosemary got knocked up. So at the end of 2, he's kind of like, hey, you know, we defeated Solidus, and I'm kind of being my own person now, so I'm going to run off of Rosemary and raise our baby. Then next time you see him, it's a Metal Gear Solid 4, because Metal Gear Solid 3 was a flashback.
It's a prequel, yeah.
Yeah. Prequel, flashback kind of thing. Yeah. So Metal Gear Solid 4, he pops up and he suddenly has this ninja body that you're seeing on screen now. Where, turns out that...
He's Genji now.
Yeah, he's Genji now. It's actually a throwback to Gray Fox from the first Metal Gear Solid game, who was a cyborg
dog.
ninja. Anyways, it turns out that like Rosemary had a miscarriage, which was awful, and he's like, yeah, and all this stuff, and I belong on the battlefield.
Oh, there's no Rosemary's Baby?
Hold on. Don't get ahead of me. So then he's like, I belong on the battlefield, and I was a child of war, and I just belong on the battlefield. And he went emo riding there for a bit. But he got the really cool high frequency blade, which shakes at a high frequency so that way he can cut through metal and all that shit.
Oh, that's fun.
Right. A little bit of hand waving bullshit, but whatever.
I think that's just the case for the series in general.
Hey, fuck you. Anyways, it looks
Says
cool.
the person who usually has a problem with that sort of thing.
Go fuck yourself.
Hypocrisy.
Anyways. So then throughout Metal Gear Solid 4, he's sort of like helping Snake, where you are playing Snake as the main character. And he's doing the jump around, and he has a few fights, and sometimes he loses, and it's like, oh yeah, he doesn't have normal blood anymore, it's replaced by white blood. Which, okay. That was kind of an awkward thing, and I had flashback to the movie Aliens, which I saw just Bishop's death scene as a kid, and without context, and it freaked me the fuck out, and I couldn't watch that movie for like 10 years.
I see.
So, not a good time when I was playing 4 and that suddenly hit. But then it turns out like, oh, Rosemary married off to somebody else because she actually did have the kid. And it was all to protect him because didn't want to raise in the battlefield and all that stuff. And then him, Raiden, also known as Jack, because Jack the Ripper, is like, oh no, that's my kid, and we can totally have a family now, and it's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. The reason why he got the cyborg body was because when he went back to the battlefield and all that stuff, the Patriots were controlling him again. It was just sort of like their upgrade stuff to keep him on like the cutting edge of invading technology and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's how it happened.
All right. Yeah, I don't know much about this game aside from what I saw in Vinny's video about it.
Okay.
So I know that it's gratuitous violence and memes.
Yes.
And I think that's probably all we're going to get from it. So, should be fun. Let's get started.
Yeah.
I'm playing on the Xbox One, though this is the Xbox 360 version that I downloaded from the arcade. So, there's that.
There's a tons more backstory in the
I'm
Metal Gear
sure
Solid
there's
universe.
a fuck ton more that we should know, but it's only so much time that we can dedicate to that, really.
Right. It's already like 6 minutes of me doing the opening bit and just saying anyways like 20 times. I feel kind of bad about that. Probably should have typed that shit out.
Yeah, let's play tutorial. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's begin with a quick warm-up, shall we?
Oh.
Check the Soliton radar on the upper right and head to the point marked on the display.
You got it, Von Karma.
You can jump over obstacles, but the ninja run will get you across them more quickly and easily.
Oh, yes. The ninja run will get you over the obstacles more quickly and easily.
Yeah, okay. So, and right trigger to ninja run?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Parkour. Metalcore.
Okay, well that's pretty cool.
I don't even have like a stamina bar.
Attack while in motion with the ninja
You
run.
might later on.
Swinging your blade while dashing, for example, or striking your foes with a sliding attack.
How do I... Oh.
Then why to slide?
I am the baseball man. Yeah. Excuse me. What is this?
I don't know, slash it. Fuck it
Oh,
up.
well, it's broken now. I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now. Motherfucker.
You're really bad at hitting
It doesn't want to hit it.
Is there anything you can do to lock on?
Hasn't told me that yet.
Well, you can press buttons and figure shit out.
I am holding my big E-peen now.
Look, if your E-peen is bigger than mine, then we got a problem.
I don't think that like doing that into your metal arm is going to help much, right?
Yeah, probably not. But it looks cool. I was reading up a lot of the design and way they decided the movement and some of the aspects of this game was based off of the old idea of ninjas.
Now then, let's run
Okay.
a basic
So
battle
in pop
diagram.
culture and all that stuff.
Try and neutralize all the enemies that appear.
More so than you would think. Like, obviously, the sword and stuff would be that. And they did a lot of that with Grey Fox and Metal Gear Solid 1 too. But even like at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, when he was deciding to defeat Solidus, the way they were going to have him do it would be sort of like how you would assist in Seppuku.
Okay.
So that was an interesting thing. And they kind of changed it up a bit. Initially, they were like, yeah, we're going to do this and then do the beheading thing. So sort of like how you're assisting of that. But then no, like the stomach cut, like the samurai would usually do to himself. So they were constantly thinking about the idea and just like every aspect of it.
First, follow the direction of the enemy's attack. Parry those attacks by executing light attacks of your own in the same direction. This is how you parry. It is the keystone of your defense.
Every game always is like, oh yeah, parrying is the most important, but I can never, ever get the hold of it. It's always beyond me to get good at it.
Yeah. Oh, push it. Push it. Push it. Yeah, we'll see how much I parry. I'm not good at this kind of game, by the way.
It always amazes me when you see people speedrunning this stuff or like low-level runs, and they just parry everything.
Frozen in time, or at least moving very slowly. This is the perfect opportunity for you to carefully aim your strike, then slice your foe apart. Keep in mind, even you will not be able to parry every type of attack. Watch your foe's movements carefully.
Okay. Come at me, bro. I see.
Huh. Well, that's kind of nice. The bro is not coming at you.
So I'll just slash him in the dick. Yeah, he dead. Gratuitous violence.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty nice.
He's like kind of more samurai than ninja.
Yeah, bit of both.
Oh, look at all that brown. The good old days of the 360. And by good old days, I mean, ugh.
Yeah. Your game isn't next gen unless it's brown.
I do not miss this aesthetic, I gotta tell you.
It apparently brightens up a lot.
I'm fine with that.
See? Already more color.
Of a strong leader, sir. No. The will of a strong people.
Also, I have been places that are like that shade of brown.
Oh, fair.
Like you drive into there, walk into there, and you can just taste the dirt in the air.
Any foreign country in an American TV show.
That's true. That's how you know it's foreign. But also, Arkansas.
Yes, that's my name.
Mr. Prime Minister. I must admit, I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer private security providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, security can mean many things.
Don't care for riding backwards like that. Riding backwards, yes. But like, in like a vehicle.
There's a saying.
It's not my preference.
One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent. Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved. It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning.
Aren't you just
I
full
can
of
say the
surprises?
same about you, Mr. Prime Minister.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle.
Rude.
Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
Oh, thick.
Colonel, these ninjas are dummy thick.
Objection. Mitsurugi, please. This dude from Detroit Become Human here, just shooting, getting cut right the fuck in half.
Nice.
Christ.
Gotta cut them up some more before they hit the ground.
Yeah, it's the samurai way.
Everybody knows you can survive the first cutting in half. It's the second one that gets
Yeah,
you.
it's like worms.
Yeah.
U-turn. Turning back.
Who's that girl's VA? I recognize it.
Good question. No idea. If we get a name, I'll look it up.
The finest smile.
One of our competitors?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit,
Courtney.
sir. A cyborg.
Okay.
Good.
XF comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all
Revengeance.
checkpoints. Get on money out of there.
Almost sounds like Great Elise, but I'm not sure. All these rude cyborgs. With their sized sword.
Carrie Walgren?
Oh, I know that name.
We are going to die.
Let's take a look.
She's in something, right?
Yes, let's see. It was Fu in Samurai Champloo.
He's got friends on our trail.
Well, that's probably not it.
I'm on it.
But it should be.
Prime Minister.
I mean, I've watched the show,
That was awesome.
but the soundtrack is the true star of the show there, so I just listened to the soundtrack rather than rewatching the show. I feel like Hitman with my briefcase. I'm just gonna chuck it, and it's just gonna follow them around, homing in on them.
Oh, she's been in a ton of shit. I know her.
Yo, look at that carbon fiber shit, son.
She was Haruko Haruha in Fulikuli.
Mata mata.
Yeah. Let's see, dude.
Let's get this over with.
Saber and Fate Zero, and all those. Oh, by the way, you're probably about to get your ass kicked.
Oh, am I?
Take out those
That sounds fun.
right. You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units.
They didn't touch me.
To replenish your own supply. Right.
Well, not yet.
Hold
Hold
in
on.
trouble.
Oh, okay.
Get back,
That
okay?
samurai guy with the funny smile.
I'll add the limo to
Yes.
your solid down radar.
Oh yeah, I have the fancy run. Get fucked, bitch! Shit, a dick! Yo, is the environment like fully destructible?
Probably fairly destructible.
It's a platinum game, so I guess it makes sense. There's a gentleman over here. I thought. Oh yeah, there you are. Hello, love. Gonna fuck you up in the gangster style. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know about a good gangster style.
My good friend Gladstone, the zombie butler, always fucking me up in the gangster style.
Yes.
Hello, love. Gonna shit on your fucking day. That's me. I'm riding with my Cockney accent. You fucking know what I'm talking about. Except I went all Australian there at the end there.
I'm trying to load up Carrie Walgren's IMDb page, and it's taken fucking ever.
Behind the voice actor will probably be better.
Yeah, probably. But I didn't have that pulled up. So.
But yeah, I know her name from somewhere. Am I supposed to jump over the thingy?
If you can't cut through the barricade, try the fence, huh?
Oh, cut through the... Yes, I see what you're talking about. Excuse me, princess. I'm still getting used to this game.
Does a whole bunch of stuff in Rick and Morty, like Jessica.
Oh, okay. Nice Bluetooth headset. Big Robo Boy.
Oh yeah, that looks like Metal Gear Ray.
What's your last name? Metal Gear Ray Skywalker. Spoilers. Sorry. You blew that fucking building in half.
Spoilers?
Yeah, man, the movie's not that old. Well, I guess it's half a year old at this point already.
Okay. Whatever you say. Fucking weirdo.
Rude. I hate it when like some random thick ass samurai shows up, and just like chops my arms off.
Yeah, it's not great.
See, there's a difference between cool slow mo and like frame rate slow mo.
Fucking rude.
And I don't remember Detroit being Become Human being like this.
Yeah, it's better this way.
Is it?
I
That
think-
game was fucking awesome.
I think everyone can agree this is better.
Oh, well, maybe. And that would be a fun game to play on the channel. Especially if we leave things up to the robot.
Oh yeah?
Because that would make it true. You know? Because she's a robot.
So you're Jack.
Yeah.
What do you want with the Prime Minister?
I want him dead. Nothing personal, of course.
Then why didn't you kill him already?
Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful.
What?
Business ain't been the same since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer? Don't do it!
Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
I like this game. It's so stupid.
No, it's great. It's top tier. Nothing can beat this game. It's clearly the best.
I do agree it's probably the best Metal Gear, but, you know. Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
hard for me to disagree with your statement, and also still stand behind what I just said.
I agree.
So, yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. I guess that's just how it be.
Yeah, then look at be like it is, but it do.
Yeah, everybody knows it do.
What I've come to understand. Whoa! No, not here.
Yeah, no, go away.
Holy shit, you fucked me up in the gangster style.
Yeah, probably don't get hit by that.
Use blade bolt to damage its armor.
Why? What?
Catch that missile before it blows.
He's gonna get his ass kicked. This is gonna be great.
Go! Okay, I see what I'm missing here. Alright. It's like half a Wii game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where you need to draw the line across the
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Dodge that plasma.
Yes, let me just use the ninja run to dodge that plasma.
Yeah. That's how you dodge plasma. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I know. You put like some electronics in the microwave.
Don't put electronics in the microwave. Are you talking about the grape?
That's how you get plasma.
It's a way to get some plasma, I suppose.
Hey, you fucking bite! I fool. I did the thing.
He's just mad because it's kicking his ass.
I just don't know what I'm doing yet. I did. Horizontal.
Keep it up.
Horizontal, yes. Okay. So now the innards are exposed. I need healing.
Oh, there is no healing for you.
Well, then how am I supposed to be Genji if I can't ask for healing?
Mata Mata.
Mata Mata! I agree. Genji, what is your hobby? Genji?
That's one of the best lines in that game.
I agree.
And we both have it, if we were to ever...
Alright.
It's been a long time since I played Overwatch.
Yeah, I played with Roddick a few times recently, but then, you know, I think I'm just kind of past it. You know, maybe just kind of waiting for the sequel at this point.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people are at.
Garrison's still watching the Owl, but I can't really be asked to do it.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, when they change all the teams around, I don't know. Seoul got their ass kicked the other day.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Hongju and everything.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, yes. Horizontal.
And she has been in so much stuff. Goodness.
Yeah. Fuck that. But yeah, anything in particular that I would...
You'd have to look, man. It's
Yeah.
too much. Hot damn.
Hot diggity daffodil.
Yeah, she's been in damn near everything. Goodness.
Oh yeah, it can't be a platinum game if there's no quick time events.
I like the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a good soundtrack.
Yeah, you just pick that up. Don't worry
Yeet.
about it.
Yo! Look at that fancy lad. I won somehow.
Yes, by picking it up and throwing it, then chopping it in half.
Do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Do not rest easy just yet, huh? Yes, I agree.
Combat rank B.
It is me,
It's on the
7.
other side of that collapsed building. Go!
Okay. I am with you. I'll get to the other side of collapse building. It's just confirmed that that's 7 now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So, when he turns evil, turns out he's ripping off the
It's-
mask?
it's
and
actually
Sergei?
Sergei, yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, we think it's 7.
Okay, I can ship that.
I will get them.
Wow, we're, giving him 5 minutes as a super ninja. He really did not get that far.
Yeah, well, look how thick he is. Motherfucker! Raiden, please!
That was
Don't
great.
let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Alright. No. I'm on my way. That's that Shrek song.
The Shrek song?
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Oh.
Parkour. Ah, metalcore. Yeah, there's also going to be a lot of Snake in this game, despite the fact that I don't think that Snake is in this game.
I don't think he's in this game at all.
Again?
Yeah.
You must be drinking spoiled
There's
penis.
lots of rays.
It still works.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Oh, I guess it's the same guy.
I should go. Fuck off.
You got singed a bit there.
How am I supposed to jump it, you fucking bitch?
Oh, that was great.
How am I supposed to jump that? I jumped it, and he's like, nah.
But you didn't jump it right.
Oh,
Jump better.
alright. Is there like a mid-air jump?
I don't know.
Still works.
Try it.
Does not appear so.
Oh, well then just jump better.
Okay, he's gonna go bam bam peanut butter and jam. Okay, I guess that worked. So just, nope.
Yeah, you see when it's about to hit you, that's when you actually gotta jump.
This fucking cat out there just yelling.
Sorry, cat. We're in the middle of a thing.
I agree.
And you can right stick for free blade mode if you want.
Oh, I make a lot of noises when I do quick time events.
It's adorable.
So just be prepared.
To take down those heavy missiles.
No. I'll just run around in circles so I avoid them.
That sounds way easier.
I agree.
Don't do what the game tells you and then get confused when you die. That's
It's
the way
fine.
to go.
It's the Cactus way.
That's true. We don't look at the instructions. We don't need that shit.
I don't read the instructions. It's the one thing that I'm still holding to from my days of watching Critical. Alright, let's see what this free blade. I don't know what that means. I'll have to figure that shit out later.
Yeah, I've played games before. I don't need this.
I don't need to look at the controls. Let's do this shit. Yeah. Oh my. Truly, madly, deeply.
This is awesome.
You fucking what?
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where he gets these noises. One of these days, we're gonna have a character instead of actually doing their normal voice lines, it's just him doing that shit.
Yeah.
And give him like a fake controller to hold and just tell him like every time he pumps up, you have to switch between A and B or X and 0 or whatever. Or
Yes, X and 0.
Cross and 0.
Nope.
Sorry. That's the right. It's the cross.
I'm Dean Blake. 0.
What is going on?
Well, tip.
You done got fucked up.
Yes, that's the zero that we're referring to.
Yes. Everybody knows that.
There's no escape. Yes, so I'm very bad at these kinds of games, so I'm going to make the exact same mistake again.
Yeah. Walked right into it.
Were they supposed to jump on the boys?
Either jump on the boys or just avoid it.
See, that thing kind of takes up the entire boy, so I can't. Oh, I'll just get hit by those instead. That's fine. Oh. Yes, I can see that they worked on this game immediately after Bayonetta.
Yes.
Hello, love. The cat has been summoned by my cries. I'm speaking the sound of his people. Hey! Yo!
After dying like 4 times.
That part doesn't count.
Right. They gave you the A out of pity. Oh, this motherfucker. Looks like you brought a gun to a samurai fight. Poor decision.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Samurais cannot, like, hit hella bullets out of the air simultaneously.
No, they cannot.
No matter what movies will tell you.
It is absolutely ridiculous and will not happen.
What? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he got super jump.
Raiden's so fucking cool.
He got them electric legs.
Clearly best Metal Gear boy.
Yeah, got them thunder thighs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, I agree. Yeah, Thunder Gear. Bro, this is straight up fucking Bayonetta, but like way better.
Yeah, with better characters.
Exactly. Fuck Bayonetta, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Though I am told that Bayonetta 2 is fucking awesome.
Oh, I'm sure at some point they produced a game that made it worth liking. Just
Coats.
you got
Raiden, please.
You got to learn how to jump better. That's one thing that I'm assuming will come with playing the game a bit more.
Yeah.
Prime Minister.
This motherfucker sitting on a box.
Huh. Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Stop!
Well, that's rude.
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
You do. It's just the other party.
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
God. Swear to God.
He's perfectly fine.
Mind if
you know,
I
but-
got in?
Oh, sexy accent man. Hello.
You're saying, give war a chance. No.
Delayed reaction.
What did you expect was gonna happen?
I got some band-aids.
But no one dies in this movie. They just get really big boo-boos. A whole bunch of grinning and evil laughing.
He's all yours, Sam.
Later, bitches. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright. Now fuck him up.
It's getting very silly. Rude. I know I was supposed to parry. Shut up.
Not just normal parry, Luke parry.
Oh, okay. He's dead, though.
That's right, I forgot he died.
self-taught. And not half bad. Still.
Ow.
Yeah.
I assume I'm supposed to lose this fight.
Well, I don't think there's a way that you can win. I think even if you were to win at some point, it goes to a cutscene.
Like something.
Because, I mean, he doesn't even have a health bar.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
But I don't know if you can just give up and it'll count it either.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
Rude.
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
No, you.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Lame.
It's the campiest shit I've ever fucking seen in a video game. But that's only because I haven't played Resident Evil 1.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good point.
Jill Sandwich.
Very pretty cutscenes.
Yeah, if only it was on current gen hardware instead. Well, software, I guess, but you know what I mean. They made this game in 2013, so like, it could have been on the... Oh, fuck.
Touch him up.
Could have been on the 1 in PS4. So, how much of him is Cyborg?
It was supposed to be most of it, is my understanding.
Raiden, are you all right?
Not
You're
really.
almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Gotta try hard on that. Oh, did you want to practice first?
Did he just poke you in your one eye?
This is all the Ripper has to offer.
Ow. You're a rude bitch.
So they might have changed it to have been like an exoskeleton kind of thing.
Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton.
This is what happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight.
Like some of the times he has his jaw covered in the cyborg stuff too, and I guess this time he doesn't. I think they keep changing up the design a little bit and retconning it.
I know the right fits because I want you to get its arm cut off.
Lucky devil.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting.
That classic line.
Thick.
Yeah, just tons of close shots of Raiden's ass.
Yeah, this is like a very homoerotic samurai game. Which is fine. I'm not really complaining about it.
Yes. Or heteroerotic if you're a female gamer.
Well, sure.
Down you go!
But I am not.
Well, I mean, Pixar didn't happen.
Are you asking for dick pics?
I'm not saying that.
I just said you Rule 34 riding. Of which I'm sure there is plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't looked up much Metal Gear Rule 34 in my time, but
Well, now you're gonna.
sure it's a plenty.
Oh, it's probably everywhere. Especially with Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, I'm sure. I think most of what I've seen with it is, you know, Snake being part of Smash Bros. Ones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The Smash Bros. Gangbang with Snake?
Yeah, I assume so.
That's
a lot
pretty
of Samus and Snake, you know.
Oh, yes, okay. Fair enough.
I got a B somehow.
Yes. I don't know how you...
I got a 360 achievement. How exciting.
Woo! Don't you feel special?
I do. It doesn't give me the amount of serotonin I get from an Xbox One achievement,
Why
but
not?
I'll take it. I don't know. I like the purple better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the big difference.
yeah. It also looks better. I like
I-
the aesthetic better, and I like the sound better.
I suppose.
It's like how Steam achievements are fine. It's better than none at all, but I don't like it as much. Same with like PlayStation ones.
Achievements are just not really my thing.
Doesn't seem to be for a lot of people, and I don't really understand it. I mean, I can't really explain it very well. It's just that little bit of extra serotonin,
See, if I'm
and I like it.
if I'm playing a game that has it, that's fine. But I might go a little out of my way for one. Just like, oh hey, I never did that in the game, and there's an achievement for it, so it justifies doing
Might as
it a
well do
little
it.
bit.
Far, so
Exactly.
good.
Yeah, but it's
Got
just,
a clean
eh,
visual.
I don't know when this game saves.
I don't know either.
Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel to fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich.
Duh.
Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
You out there, you will see gigantic.
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
Gatorade.
I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
This German dude.
What the fuck?
Red light route closing.
I'm
No
glad he loves
activity
capitalism, though.
Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've
Oh,
been
what's
all
up?
over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived...
Can you
have
Google
no
if
way
this
of
game
openly
autosaves?
opposing the new regime.
Yeah, let's take a look at
That's
that.
why they called us.
Andrei Dolcev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement LLC.
Imani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
Okay, so it
I've
does
got my
autosave.
answers this time. He won't be
Or
an issue.
you can do a manual
You may
save
not
by
even be in country,
the select
but
button
keep an
for
eye
the
out,
codec,
Justin.
and then calling up Courtney later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Same.
But,
So once we get to a gameplay thing, I'll save.
Yeah, it should be, when you see the little bitty orange triangle at the bottom middle of the screen, that should be the autosave.
Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on that for the future. Very unusual kind of game for me, so I'm just trying to do it right. Oh, look at that frame rate. Oh, so quote-unquote good.
It is good.
Oh my.
Look at that, that's glorious.
Like, he looks great, but the water, though.
It's fantastic. No complaints.
Sometimes you forget how kind of limited the 360 and PS3 were. Like, you don't think that the X-Bone and PS4 are that big of an upgrade, but then you go back and you play a later game from that, and you're just like, oh. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
So we got the triangle there.
Yeah, so you should be saved now.
Point is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
I will contact you on Codec.
Now you should be able to talk to Courtney.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. all this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
You got it, girlfriend.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save?
Yes.
Just to be sure.
And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job. And it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster or coordinated better. I don't know.
Yeah, Courtney, it's all your fault.
Yeah, you should have coordinated better.
In this business.
A fine one.
Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
Cool. So we're going to go ahead and call it here then.
Yes.
A fine first episode for a new series that I'm going to be real bad at, but is going to be hilarious.
Yes, you are going to be very bad at this game.
I agree. I'm not a hack and slash kind of person. I, played God of War, and then I was like, no, I'm good. And I played Bayonetta, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
But now you got to play it for the channel.
Though I played through Fire Emblem and Hyrule Warriors, so that's something. It's not exactly the same, but it kind of is at the same time.
It's not really the same.
I also played Dynasty Warriors 4, and not that it matters which number it was, because they're all exactly the same game.
Yeah. I played 2, 3? One of those. One of the early ones.
Yeah, Josh had it on PS2. I think it was 4.
Yeah.
And he would always play as Lubu, and I'd always play as a guy with a pike.
Lubu was OP.
Yes.
I remember the last mission of my game, there was like, oh yeah, it's this big long thing, and it takes like 2 hours, and you have to storm the super guarded fortress and all that stuff, and I went, fuck that. And I just walked around the map to the back side of the thing, and walked up some stairs that were in the back, and just sniped the dude, and just, mission complete. Took like 15 minutes.
Very fine.
Just walking around.
I agree.
Yeah. Because I got really good with the bow and arrow. And could just snipe a motherfucker.
As one does.
Yes.
Anyway, let's do shoutouts.
Yes.
This almost hour-long episode.
Okay.
Why don't you go first?
My shout-out is going to go towards Yoji Shinkawa. I'm fairly certain I fucked up that name. But, based on my Googling, he is the one that worked with Kojima to design Raiden. So Kojima sort of like came up with the idea. Shinkawa was the actual character designer and had a lot of input on how we ultimately ended up. So, I really like it. You can look him up. He has a lot of stuff where he said, yeah, we were looking at like this design, and this is the reason why we did this. Like, oh yeah, in this game, they had him lose his eye. So that way it's a reference to what happened to Solid Snake, where in later games Solid Snake has that eye patch thing. So that worked out really well. And little stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you put a lot of thought into this. Like why the white hair for a young guy? Oh, it's just some blade to make a symbol of him being new. I'm like, that's cool. There's a reason for almost every single thing that he does. It was really cool reading into that and how his process works, and it's an awesome character design. I fucking love it. So yeah, I'm going to do a shout out to him.
Alright, I'm going to do a shout out to Quinton Flynn, who is the voice actor for Raiden. Looks like he's also the voice actor for Axel in Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
And Iruka in Naruto, which I never watched Naruto, but our one viewer does, so that's something. Though I assume he watches the sub, so it doesn't matter. Just looking through his other stuff. He's the little lion fella in Bleach.
The cone.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see, anything else here? He's in No More Heroes, but not as like Travis Touchdown, so who cares? Yeah, I don't really know a whole lot of this dude's stuff, but I'm going to do shout out to him anyway. Oh, he was Spider-Man in the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which is...
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's fine, because I think it was Eric Sparrow in MUA2. Not the voice actor's name isn't Eric Sparrow, it's dude who plays Lawrence in Fire Emblem, but it's Eric Sparrow is what I know him as because of Tony Hawk Underground. But anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, as everyone would go.
Yes, let's follow that train of logic.
Okay, we'll play Tony Hawk Underground.
Please no.
We would have done it a long time ago, trust me.
Yeah, but
If I could find a good way to do it. But I can't. So,
that's true.
it's beans.
Not a good way to do it, plus the music.
The music is a big problem with that kind of game. I would love to play Tony Hawk Underground on this channel.
All the instant copyright strikes get you taken down.
Even if you just turn it off and then add in your own, it's not the same. It's weird. We've done that before with Saints Row.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's fine, but it's clearly not as authentic of a game as it could have been. But then you got Kanye being like, hey, I'm going to take down your fucking thing.
Yeah.
Evil Con Kanye. Because I just scrolled past Evil Con Kanye on here.
Nice. But yes, Quinton Flynn does the voice of Raiden.
He also did Kel'Thas, Sunstrider in Warcraft 3.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah. Though I don't think WoW. I didn't see it. Fellowship of the Ring video game. He was Merry and Gollum.
That would be a tough voice to do.
Don't know how much Gollum was in the game. I mean, he was like a terrible cameo in the original movie.
The games have a bit more to them.
Yeah, the Two Towers game I remember was tight.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't about the hobbits.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Quest. Excellent. Anyway. Oh, and he was Timon in the Timon and Pumbaa show.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
You remember that show?
No.
I watched that show a lot when I was a kid, actually, and I played the PC game, too. Which was weird.
I just miss Nathan Lane.
Yeah, it's got to be Nathan Lane, but it's nice to know that also Raiden.
Also Raiden.
Imagine Raiden voiced by Nathan Lane.
I would love that.
I would also love that. So Nathan Lane, if you get this idea, go ahead and call up Hideo Kojima. He has nothing to do with Metal Gear anymore, but he'll put you in...
that situation has gotten more complicated than you might think.
Oh, that's true, because they were going to do something with it, right?
Yeah, but then also Konami got in a whole bunch of trouble and stuff like that, so he might still have rights with it. It gets weird.
Yes.
The whole Kojima versus Konami thing.
But he might make a sequel to that game that everybody looked forward to and then nobody liked. So that's something. Did people like it? I don't think they did.
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
I know people who liked it.
Okay.
Not like 10 out of 10, but people are like, yeah, it's good once you dig into it a whole lot.
Right. It just takes a very, very long time to get there.
Right.
Yeah, from what I saw of it, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I still want to play it eventually. Not right now. One day.
Yes.
But yeah. Nathan Lane voicing Raiden, that would be awesome. Hit us up if you want to do that, Mr. Lane. Or if you put yourself
hit
on...
us up.
Yeah.
Because we have anything to do with it.
Yeah, we'll pay for the cameo or whatever if you're willing.
Yeah, just do Raiden lines.
Yeah. We can
manage to avoid drowning.
We can make a little best of thing, a good 30-second increments of doing his lines, and then we'll hit you up on Cameo. Don't worry about it.
That's very strange. This is a very, very strange conversation.
Look, if we go on Cameo and he's there, we have to do it now.
Depends on how expensive it is. Some of those guys are really expensive.
Yeah, as long as they're not
even random ones.
Yeah.
Superstars and stuff, or people who are going to have a lot of fanboys, like Tom Felton. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Make that expensive so that you're not just constantly plagued with it.
Yeah.
But Sean Astin, I mean, I know that Samwise is popular.
Yeah, Sean Astin was $250, something like that.
Something like that. He was one of the more expensive ones.
David Hayter was $60.
Yeah, he does a lot of them, and that's fun.
Let me think. I think we looked it up. Snoop Dogg was close to 1,000 at one point, I think. I'm not sure what he is now. But I want to say Caitlyn Jenner was the highest.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And she was 1,500 or something like that? I can't remember the exact numbers. We looked it up, and it was a lot. And
I have to imagine that she probably got a lot of hate-filled requests.
I can see that.
So she probably made it really expensive.
Right, just so that way you can't be a cheap hater.
You can't just do it to troll, and if you do, you're still losing out.
Yeah.
So I could see why she would have done that.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I doubt that she did it just because, I'm worth this much,
Yeah.
I'm not sure why she's British, but she is.
Why not?
Yeah.
You can identify as whatever nation you want to.
I would love to just change my accent. No, I wouldn't. I like mine. Mine's the most boring accent you can possibly have.
I have changed my accent. It's a lot of work.
One day I would very much like to hear his original accent, but he will not do it.
Nope.
Maybe one day, like when we're casting for one of our visual novels, I'll just be like, Bobby's real voice.
You get a little bit of a twinge of it when I do the Kumatora voice, and I get like screaming and all that stuff, and actually get emotional with it. There are a few words that it kind of like slips out on the end, and only I will ever know it. You never will.
I very much would like to hear it.
No.
Oh.
No. Not gonna. Sorry, my redneck voice is my my only me voice.
Okay, so when you're talking to yourself by yourself, you do that?
Yes.
Alright, so I need to mic his bedroom.
I find myself slipping into it a lot, especially if I'm like in the shower or the bathroom, whatever, and I'm having thoughts and I'm kind of like mumbling to myself. I will mumble in my normal accent.
I'm not going to mic the bathroom.
I would appreciate it if you didn't.
But I will mic your bedroom, so it's fine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna hear a lot of me talking to the bunny.
That's fine. I was going to mic the bunny specifically. If you see him wearing a headset soon, don't worry. It's just a cute little aesthetic thing.
Oh yeah?
Yes. That made for bun streaming.
Oh yeah?
Hey guys, this is Toki Wartooth. This is Minecraft episode 46. Today we're going to be building Gryffindor Tower.
Oh yeah.
And he just like thumps the keyboard.
I don't like this idea of you making my bunny play Minecraft.
He's a Minecraft streamer. Like, it's confirmed.
Toki is a Minecraft streamer. I don't like this.
Garrison, as the Cactus lore keeper, you are...
oh, god damn it.
You need to jot this down so we don't forget that Toki is a Minecraft streamer. Okay?
I don't think we're going to forget this one.
No, we can't. Okay.
You're such an asshole.
Again, another time where the shoutouts are as fucking long as the episode.
But they're good.
They are good. It is the best part of this episode somehow. So, that's my first time playing Metal Gear. I hope that you guys enjoyed this.
Thanks so much, folks.
Goodbye.
What a fucking train wreck.
We were on a train. It didn't really wreck, though.
That's true.